Hello everyone, I hope you are all doing well. Welcome to my YouTube channel Data Science Corner. Now through this channel, I will be posting data science tutorial videos to help you understand concepts of data science. Now I will be focusing on both the theoretical foundations as well as the practical coding that is essential for you to apply your learnings. So this will be the first video in this series where I give you an introduction and a brief overview in this field of data science. So let's get started. So first let's look at some terms that are used in this field of data science. So firstly, let's look at artificial intelligence. So what is artificial intelligence? Let's look at intelligence. So when we say intelligence, we are referring to the natural intelligence or the human intelligence. We humans regard ourselves as the most intelligent species in this earth, right? So when we say artificial intelligence, right? So when we give computers or machines the ability to think and reason like humans, that's what we refer to as artificial intelligence. So now let's move on to the second term, machine learning. So machine learning refers to some mathematical algorithms and methods, techniques that are used to give the intelligence that the computers need. And deep learning is actually a subfield or a subset of machine learning. The difference between the deep learning and the machine learning is that the techniques and methods that are used in deep learning is inspired by the functioning of the human brain. So our human brain or the neural networks that we have, it's also called as neurons. So based on how they work and being inspired from the way they work, all the methods and principles are built. So that is called deep learning. So machine learning and deep learning together, all of its algorithms, methods and techniques, they are the ones that gives the computers the intelligence, the so-called artificial intelligence, right? Now let us move on to this term data science. So what is data science? So when you apply or use the intelligence that you've given to the computers, when you apply it on data, lots of data, could be structured or unstructured, right, to uncover and extract meaningful insights and actionable insights to solve certain problems. So that field is called data science, right? And a person who uses data science is called a data scientist, right? So now I hope you have a better understanding of these terms. So let us move on to some of the reasons why this field is gaining a lot of popularity. So it's not that this field was invented just a couple of years ago. This has been there for decades, but nowadays it's gaining a lot of popularity. And that can be attributed to two main reasons. So let's look at the first reason. First reason is the data explosion. Now, as you are well aware that the usage of electronic devices and the internet is growing exponentially. So you can say that every day quintillion bytes of data are being generated. So quintillion is nothing but like a trillion megabytes. So such huge data is being generated every single day, right? And then you have the other reason. The other reason is the compute capability. The processing power of computers have been increasing rapidly. Right? So modern processors can perform trillions of calculations per second. More specifically, they are called teraflops, right? So flops is basically an abbreviation for floating point operations per second. So teraflops means like a trillion. Tera means like 10 power 12. So such huge calculations per second. So that the compute capability of computers have increased a lot, right? So such a huge capability of computers and this lot of the availability of data, when you combine them together, It's like a very good recipe to give computers the ability to think and reason like humans and perform activities that humans are capable of doing. So we call that artificial intelligence. So now let's move on to some of the applications of AI, right? So AI is being used almost everywhere. It's becoming ubiquitous day by day. So right from astronomy to transport, education, e-commerce, social media, you name it. Let me discuss a couple of applications. Let's say healthcare, for example. So modern AI is able to diagnose certain cancers, let's say lung cancer or a brain tumor, with high accuracies. Now, AI is also being used to discover new drugs to treat diseases and illnesses, right? And not only that, now when you come to e-commerce or entertainment, right? Let's say you have an e-commerce website. Now you might have seen a lot of recommendations popping up, right? That are specifically personalized to you. Now all this is possible because of AI, right? And also when you take the example of automotive, right, nowadays we have there have been like a lot of improvement and research development in the self-driving industry. So we're making self-driving cars, right, the L5 automation, that. And then speaking of data security, right, AI is also capable of detecting fraudulent transactions, for examples. It is also capable of detecting anomalies, right? So these are like a few examples and use cases where AI is applied. So I would encourage you to do a little more research if you are interested in any specific area, or maybe you are working on a specific field, and if you want to know how AI is used, you can do a little more research on that. That would be good. So now that we have understood the applications of AI and what it is, I'm sure we'll be excited to learn more about it, right? Now let us look at something important. So here you can see the distribution of a data scientist's time. As you can see, almost 45%, right? Or almost half the time is spent on data loading and cleansing. So this is called the data preparation stage. And the rest of the time is spent in data visualization, model selection, training, and deploying the models. So the point here is that almost half the time is being spent in data preparation. That makes it a very important step. So before I make tutorial videos on the actual machine learning algorithms, I'd like to first make a video on data preparation. So in my next video, I'll be showing you how you can manipulate the data, clean the data, and prepare the data, right? Because in the real world, the data that you obtain is very unlikely to be neat and clean, ready to be used by machine learning algorithms to do anything, right? So the first step is to clean the data. That becomes very important. So in my next video, I'll be discussing on how you can do the same, right? I'll be showing you along with the code and you can follow me through. So that's it for this video, right? Thank you so much for watching this video. Do subscribe to my channel for more such videos, and give a thumbs up if you like it, and share it with people who are interested to learn about this exciting field of data science. Thank you again. Bye. Take care.